New at 10, after a long and bitter crypto winter that had many industry watchers predicting the downfall of the digital asset industry, 2024 is seeing a continued surge in the industry now. Bitcoin leads the way, setting an all-time high earlier this week of almost $69,000. 11 Live's Faith Jessie got some insight from analyst Greg Johnson.
I want to start off with asking you, what exactly is driving this resurgence of the digital assets and crypto markets, in particular Bitcoin?
Well, Faith, it's always good to be with you. And I have to say, we have to go back a few months ago. You and I did our first segment together here at 11 Alive. And that topic was about all of the interest in whether or not the SEC was going to approve something called a Bitcoin ETF. And I normally don't like to go back in the Wayback Machine and talk about a prediction, but I said to the viewers then that if in fact the SEC did make that approval, it would usher in a new wave of growth to the Bitcoin market, to interest, and to normalization. Ever since the approvals earlier this year, we've had nothing but very, very bullish behavior. In fact, we saw a record amount of money pour into these investment products. And more recently, we've seen the latecomers want to join the party. And when I say latecomers, talking about some of the biggest financial institutions in the world, Wells Fargo and also Morgan Stanley, they've also seen this tremendous volume and tremendous increase in interest in Bitcoin, and they're coming to join the party. What a lot of folks forget about Bitcoin is that what's inherent to it, what is actually built into the code of Bitcoin, is a finite supply. So it is going to run out. There will not be an infinite amount of Bitcoin that will be mined, as they call it in the industry. And so that precious nature of Bitcoin has a lot of the reason behind the increase in price. And many are predicting we've got a long way to go still.
So, Greg, how should investors approach the crypto markets moving forward?
Despite everything I just said, they should be cautious, Faith. I mean, look, all crypto still is early. We've been saying that to the viewers at 11 Alive for more than 2 years now. These are alternative asset classes. And for the average investor, they really should only have a small amount in crypto and digital assets, including Bitcoin. The other reason for caution is I expect, and investors should expect, there to be continued high volatility in the months and years to come, and that the best possible way to approach things is to have rational exuberance.
So, Greg, are there any implications for the local economy and businesses here?
Massive ones. Atlanta is home to one of the largest fintech industries, not just in the United States, but in the world. And crypto or digital assets, call it what you like, those are very complementary to the fintech projects that are out there. And so I think what that means for everybody is jobs and more jobs for the local community. So whether you're into crypto or not, whether you hold it or not, if you live in the local community, it's tremendous news for our economy.
Greg Johnson, the CEO of Rubicon Digital Assets, thank you so much.
Thank you, Faith.